A very, very good evening and welcome to Spontaneous Ritual. Oh my goodness, like most of you I'm sure, today has been, especially the last part of today, has been pretty full on with techie stuff, and you know you can feel that work just building until your shoulders feel like they're just made of lumps of concrete. And I was in the kitchen and I do feel really quite tired, but I realised I could get 10 minutes in my little studio down the end, in my little space, so I thought I'd bring you with me. And just find the time to breathe, just to have the opportunity to breathe. Can you take that 10 minutes right now? Do you have a space of quiet that you can go and sit in, be, and just tune into your breath? Is that possible for you right now? And it's not selfish, is it? It's really not. Just to get 10 minutes of you, just in a little bit of quiet. I love my family dearly, but sometimes, and they need space as well. My little boy, he tells me now when he needs space, when he needs some quiet time, when he needs time on his own. He just wants to go and sit. And I'm so happy that he's understood that and he realises that. But right now, what I want to do in this 10-minute ritual is to just find ground. To just feel the ground beneath me. And I don't know if you have this opportunity to just either sit, even if you're sitting on a chair, can you take your shoes off and just feel the ground? And what does it feel like to take up space? I am focusing this year on finding my ground, of feeling my roots, of letting those roots dig down, to see what that brings up for me in terms of relationship and family and money and wealth and abundance and health, all these kind of things, from tuning into the earth beneath me and what it can offer me. So right now I want to feel that ground and I want to take up quite a bit of space. So if you are sitting, can you take up space? And how does it feel to take up space? Can you make your cross-leg position really big? Can you take your legs wide and just take up that space? To feel the ground beneath you. And just join me actually on a few of those. It's taking an inhale. Can you feel the day just slip from your shoulders as you indulge in that deep breath out? One more. And I make the choice to know that there is nowhere else I need to be right now other than here, and to totally be here, to feel that ground. And when you rub the hands on the ground, perhaps rubbing the hands against each other, feeling your own skin. What does it feel like? What does it feel like to feel the ground, to feel that strength of the ground, and then to feel yourself? What is it like to actually feel yourself? Oh, that's a bit tender. What does it feel like? Oh, yeah, it feels good actually. It feels really nice. Can you find your breath? Can you really feel your skin? Can you feel the ground? And you can keep coming back to this. You always get a phone call, don't you, in a live video? Perhaps touching somewhere else of your body. Oh, feel those shoulders. They always take it, right? They're always taking the burden. So this is currently what my shoulders are saying. You have the choice to express and let it out. But what does it feel like? Can you feel anything bubbling up? And what do you do with that bubble? Do you push it back down? Or are you able to let it out? This is all about charging and discharging from the body. When we are discharging, we are letting whatever is going on inside to come out. And today my shoulder was, the shoulder that I'm nursing, I could really feel it. And a good way of sometimes clearing that stuck energy is to acknowledge it, is to exaggerate it. So if I feel into, if you've got any pain in your body right now, if there's anything that's niggling you, and it could just be through tension, anything, let's go into that. So feeling into whatever is drawing your attention. And what does it feel like? What are the sensations? For me right now, my shoulder, I see black. And it's just the way your body is trying to communicate what is going on. It might seem really mental and wild, but just roll with it. I see black, I see a cube of metal, solid, rock hard. And if I allowed this part of my body to exaggerate that, I would feel like a witch. You know, like those really gnarly, wicked witches, like just, and that's the sound that wants to come out. And I'm squeezing and I'm squeezing and I'm exaggerating. It feels really gross. It feels gross, it feels disgusting. It's disgusting, and I can kind of feel it go down into my tummy. Loss of power. Feels very crumbly now. My core doesn't feel so supportive, and here feels putrid and disgusting, and all it wants to do is just really curl up. My whole body wants to just kind of so I've acknowledged this tension. I've acknowledged this tension. I've acknowledged this pain. Now what I want to do is very slowly begin to release this tension. And because I'm going so slowly, I can feel the very subtle openings and sensations. And I feel very vulnerable right now. I can feel a sensation in my chest and in my stomach, which feels a bit like anxiety. But I know I'm okay, I'm breathing. And I softly release the tension. I softly release the tension from my body. I choose to release the tension from my body, and join in with me. If you've got this feeling in your body, can you soften and completely let it go? A little yawn there usually implies that the energy is being cleared, that energy is moving. Whew. Just finding that ground again, feeling your sit bones. And what do you know? My neck is cleared. My chest is cleared. Almost that little 10-15 minute ritual. So easy to do. If you're holding on to any tension, any pain. Hello, my darling. Hello, Hannah. Just let it go. It's very, very simple. Watch this back if you can. But start getting some ritual in your life. I'm telling you, it makes such a big difference, and it's so easy. Like I said, I didn't even know I had this time free. And I could have chosen to stay wrapped up in my computer, but I came down here and I shared this experience with you. So if you've got any questions, give me a shout about discharging and charging tension. If you've got any questions about ritual, give me a shout. If you just want to chat about ritual, give me a shout. I'd love to hear from you. Otherwise, enjoy your evening.